What's going on, guys? It's Amanda, and I'm gonna be reacting to, of course, Shane Dawson's new video, "Deaths at Water Parks." But it came out 2 days ago, but I didn't have enough time to do it because of, the 4 APs I'm doing. But yeah. So we're gonna react to that, and of course, like I said before, every time he puts out one of these, I'm usually gonna be reacting to them. So yeah, please subscribe so you'll know when I react to them. So yeah, let's react.
Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, today we're going to be doing another video where we talk about some strange deaths. And today we're going to be talking about deaths that happened at water parks. So water parks have always been terrifying to me for so many reasons. You're packing thousands of people into pools that are probably dirty. You have the most insane water slides ever, and there's no restraints, there's no
I can't even
seatbelts,
swim,
you're just
so
on the
I just
slide.
wanna
Some
never
water
go.
parks even have those huge cylinders and they just throw you into it and you spin around. The whole thing is just fucking terrifying to me. And there's always accidents at water parks.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're funny and harmless. You have slides where people flip over in their rafts and they're totally okay. But then there's some people who literally fall out of their raft because there's no safety net.
Oh.
And if they're lucky like this guy,
Yeah, that's the thing. He's lucky. There isn't no belts. Like literally, you have to hold on for dear life.
then you have people that aren't that lucky. Just check out this guy who came down the slide and flew right off the side.
Dang.
I know, that one
Oh.
is fucked up. Luckily, he was totally okay. But for most people,
Okay.
that's not the case. Okay, so our first water park death that we're going to talk about is very sensitive because it just
And then they be off of
I
freaking
have
cliffs
not
and stuff.
wanted to
Like
make this
why?
video
Like
because of this, and I don't know, the whole
maybe they should have like a whole
But I'm
thing
hoping
under
that
it,
if
like
I
a
talk
big
about
like
it, it will help
bouncy
water parks
thing under the
realize
whole
they need to
thing.
enforce better
So if you
safety
fall off, it's
rules
like
and fucking fix their rides. So here we
It's
go.
kinda
We're
stupid,
gonna be
but it
talking
don't
about the
matter.
death of 10-year-old Caleb. So earlier this month in Kansas City, Caleb was at the water park just literally. He was on a ride called the Viaduct, and it is the tallest water slide in the world.
woo.
On the ride, you're inside of a raft with other people, and you go down a drop that's 168 feet. That's taller than Niagara Falls. And as you're going down, you reach speeds of
Dang.
70 miles per hour. The only thing that's holding you in this ride are small Velcro straps. A lot of riders have said that those straps don't even work.
It's
Sometimes they'll
Velcro
just come off.
straps.
And unfortunately, that's what happened to Caleb. During the ride, his Velcro strap opened. And he
Velcro.
couldn't hold on, and he was decapitated. Now they're still looking into this and why it happened, so there's not that many
Jesus.
details out. Either way, it's definitely the ride's fault. I mean, as we said earlier, this ride
Yes.
has a lot of problems with those straps. Here's just
Look
some
at the
people
guy-
talking about
yeah.
how those straps were always breaking.
I heard Matt say my harness is off. And I'm like, what? I was in shock. My aunt and I, we looked at each other in disbelief.
The ride had to be quickly redesigned after tests and several rafts airborne.
Now, there were two other
Dang.
girls on the raft with him, and luckily they are.
What's going
I
on?
don't know. I can't even begin to explain how awful and heartbreaking the story was. When I read about it, I was just in tears. It's fucking awful. And I really hope that these water parks see this and start to up their game as far as safety and precautions, and I just hope nothing like this ever happens again. Now, on a brighter note, this next story is of somebody who was in an accident and luckily survived. So a man was on a raft with his family
Oh,
and was
okay,
filming
good.
the whole thing on a GoPro. Then his sister fell out, injured her back, and they had to save her. And he filmed the whole thing. Check it out.
Dang. She fell off.
She's not okay, she's not okay, she's not okay. She fell off, she hurt her back, she hurt her back. She fell off and she hurt her back on the raft. I think she's hit her head as well. It's okay, breathe. Just breathe.
So luckily that girl was okay. She just had some minor back injuries. But man, that could have been a lot worse. Now, some
It was
deaths
way
that happen at
worse,
water parks
yeah.
aren't actually even involving the slides. Sometimes it's as simple as being in the wrong place at the wrong time. In September of 2011, at Adventure Island in Florida, a 21-year-old man named Justin was electrocuted. He was actually a lifeguard, and he was standing in 2 feet of water. So he wasn't even like on a slide or doing anything dangerous. He was literally just standing there making sure that everybody was okay. So how it works is the lifeguard will stand there in the water and just kind of make sure everything is going smoothly. And when there is changes in weather, there is a monitoring system that tells the park, oh hey, you should probably close down the ride because there is a chance of lightning. Well, because the park didn't listen to the monitoring system, unfortunately Justin lost his
Really?
And because of that, Justin's parents filed the lawsuit, which they should. Now, America has some pretty
True.
insane water parks and pretty intense water slides, but in other countries, they go even fucking harder. There's a slide called Poseidon's Revenge in Dubai, and just watching the clip of it fucked me up. Check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck that. A fucking trap
That-
door.
exactly.
Fuck
Is
up
that-
scary
is that-
ass shit.
what?
No seat.
What
Fucking
is
what
wrong
would
with
happen if
you?
flipped upside down?
Yeah.
Broke your fucking neck. Now you're just flying down this water slide.
Flying
no
down
safety.
thing,
The whole
yeah.
thing fucks me up. Well, fortunately, that guy.
Yeah, nah.
And there hasn't been an accident
Oh.
on that slide, thank God. But at the Siam Water Park
Whoa.
in Thailand, some people were not so lucky. There's a slide called the Super Spiral, and it's 3 stories high. It's a pretty intense slide, and at the time, it was one of the most popular at the park. And then one day in 2008, part of the slide collapsed. And because of this, 28 children were injured. Yeah, 20. Now, I couldn't find that many
Damn.
details about how they were injured, and I couldn't find any video clips of it, but all I can imagine is if part of the slide collapsed, that means 28 kids were just flying to the ground. And
Down,
it's just
yeah.
terrifying. Now, this isn't the only accident that's happened at this park. Just a year before that, in 2007, someone died on a log ride. So on the log ride, you're inside of a log, and it falls down a really steep hill. Now, when you hit the bottom, you crash into a pool of water, and everything's fun, and everything is supposedly safe. Well, on this occasion, there was an electrical
Okay, got
issue,
you.
and the water stopped flowing for 3 minutes. Well, because there was nothing for the boat to float on, it made it stop right at the top of the hill. Well, then the second boat came flying down the hill, crashed into that boat, and then that one went flying down. Because there was no water, there was nothing to float on, and it just crashed to the ground. The woman was flown out of the log, and she died. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show a clip of that. I don't even think there is one. But there is a
Thank
clip
you.
that's kind of similar,
Okay.
and luckily the people survived. And as you can see, that is 2 people going down a water ride where it's dry at the bottom, and there's no pool for them to land in. And it's fucked up.
Oh.
Just the sound of it when they hit that fucking fuck. Now, first of all, I'm pretty sure this is their fault. I think they were just trying to do like a stunt or something. But either way, if you're going down a water slide,
They
and you're just
probably
dry at the
were.
bottom, fucking don't do it. Now, here's another clip I found of a really close call, and this one is just like fucking heart stopping. Check it out.
Oh!
Fuck! Ah! When I
You
saw that
see
clip,
that?
my heart stopped. So luckily for that guy, he is totally okay. But on to our last story.
Okay.
Unfortunately, people were not so lucky. In New Jersey, there was an amusement park called Action Park. Now, in 1996, the park
I heard about
closed
this thing.
because
I heard
there were
about this.
So many deaths. Now, this
Many
park has
deaths.
some of the
Mhm.
craziest water rides in the world. It's even listed on Wikipedia as one of the first modern water parks in America. Well, the rides were pretty intense, which led to some pretty intense accidents. On a ride called the Alpine Slide, one of the cars jumped, and a 19-year-old boy who was inside of it hit his head on a rock and died. Then in 1982, 1984, and 1987, 3 separate people died in the wave pool. It was a 15-year-old, a 20-year-old, and an 18-year-old, and all of them drowned. In 1982, on one of the kayak rides, the kayak flipped over. The 27-year-old man that was inside was okay, and he got out of the ride and started walking on the water to get out. And underneath him was an exposed wire from one of the underwater fans. And when he stepped on it, he was electrocuted and died. Then one of the craziest was in 1984,
Damn.
when one girl was on the Tarzan swing. Now the Tarzan swing is exactly how it sounds. You grab on and you swing into a big pool of water. Well, the girl died because the water was so freezing cold that when she landed in it, she had a heart attack. Now, because of all these deaths, the park was closed in 1996. People just did not want to
Yeah.
go there. It creeped them out. It gave them a bad taste in their mouth. I mean, would you want to go somewhere like that where you know a bunch of people have died?
No,
Well, years
no.
later, they reopened the park, but they changed the name to Mountain Creek Water Park. Now, supposedly, since then, they have changed the safety precautions. They have a lot more things in place so that accidents don't happen, and luckily, none have. but most people still can't forget what happened there back when it was called Action.
Dude, this video right here, I was like, well, I don't go to water parks because I can't swim. So, like, it didn't really, like, change anything about me. Like, it didn't affect me in any way. When I say affect me in any way, it didn't mean, like, I used to go to water parks and now I don't want to go anymore. It affected me because I know water parks are very dangerous. It would be, like, especially people that can't swim. If you can't swim, don't go to a water park. I'm just telling you that for sure. Do not go. Because even if you're just there to walk around, there can still be little kids running around or people running around and they'll push you in the pool. Like on accident. And then you over here drowning. So I say, if you can't swim, don't go to water parks. Now, if the slide doesn't look safe, don't get on it. Like personally, if I were able to swim, the only like water slides I'll be able to go on are the ones that are like completely covered. Like completely covered, not the ones that are like this, but like completely covered, so I won't fly off the thing, you know what I mean? But I heard about Adventure Park. Is that what he said? I don't remember, but I heard about that in another video, and I was like, I would never go there. Like, no. Like after like the third death, I'm like, I ain't going there. No, thank you. Like, no, I have a weird feeling. But anyways, that was the video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe down below. And the original video will be down in the description. And yeah, bye.